Listen, man, this is a video to dispel all the idiotic things people say about drop shipping being dead in 2025, just like they said it in 2023, 2021, 2019. All this stuff is so dumb, and I wanted to make this video to just dispel all this stuff. People gotta understand drop shipping is not dead because drop shipping is e-commerce, and e-commerce is doing this. It is going up exponentially, and it is a unstoppable object. It is going to continue to grow. The market is growing like crazy, and drop shipping is going to continue to grow with that. Now, you're going to have the people that say, oh, but drop shipping is, your own website, and that's not the same, and it's Amazon that's growing and all that. No, it's e-commerce. People shop online. People shopping online is e-commerce, and drop shipping is e-commerce, etc. It's all in the same boat. So especially for the people that are like, should I start drop shipping, or is it dead? Is it saturated? That's the same thing with every industry. Every industry is gonna have more people that come into it, and the industries are not going to be, dead just because more people are doing it. Even or more saturated and all this stuff. It might be harder. It definitely evolves and stuff like that. But it's not, this thing that's dead. And I wanted to talk about it in this video. People gotta stop with that drop shipping is dead thing. Like, people are making a bunch of money on drop shipping to this day. And again, it's because e-commerce is thriving. So as long as e-commerce is thriving, drop shipping is going to thrive, and e-commerce is going to continue to go up. So I got some points here that I wanted to go through, and I wanted to look at some numbers as well. So faster, cheaper delivery is something that has been going on with e-commerce. As e-commerce evolves, from where it was back then, in the early days, logistics and fulfillment keep improving, and that's raising consumer expectation. More and more people, just like with anything else, when something starts out, people are apprehensive, people are slow to accept it. At this point, more and more people are getting into e-commerce and shopping with e-commerce. It's just like with TikTok and Meta. This e-commerce thing of getting customers on e-commerce is only growing. There's only more and more people accepting it. And even at this point, I know with some of my stores, I've had stores where, most of the demographic was older people, 40, 50 plus, was our customer base, and that's obviously something, with older people, everything tech and, untraditional, that's going to be harder. But like I said, I've had stores where that was the main demographic, doing 5 figures a month on those stores, off of the boomers and stuff like that. So at this point, it's full throttle, but it's only going to be more and more people because e-commerce is only going to get better and better. Global reach is another thing. Like, you have small brands that can now sell worldwide with the ease through platforms and logistics like Shopify, obviously. Like, we can sell all throughout the world. Somebody in another continent can purchase stuff on a store, and you can ship from, this continent, that continent. And what that does is obviously also, like, this is the big difference with it, as well as the convenience. You can go on e-commerce, find things that you can't find at the store, because if it's on an online site, that's going to usurp anything you can find at a brick and mortar store. We've seen this in real life, how obviously notoriously what's going on with the malls, in America, how they're dying. Like, e-commerce is coming, and it's here to stay. Gen Z, Gen Alpha, they don't even know what it's like to go to the mall and shit like that. Like, this shit is a evolution of commerce, and e-commerce is the new evolution. I wanted to go through some of these numbers. Like, the share of total retail for e-commerce in 2015 was 7.3%, and this year it's 16.3% of total retail. It's more than doubled in 10 years. and the annual sales was 341 billion in 2015, 10 years ago. And last year in 2024, it was 1.19 trillion. So I wanted to, repeat this thing of, drop shipping is one and the same with e-commerce. As e-commerce grows, the opportunity in drop shipping will be alongside with it. So this whole thing about drop shipping being dead is ridiculous. Drop shipping is growing like crazy because e-commerce is growing like crazy. There's a ton of opportunity with drop shipping. I mean, in a way, you can look at it even more than it was in the past. And in this video, I'm not even talking about Shopify integration in ChatGPT. I'm not even talking about the AI, how easy it is to make AI stores and photos and marketing, run your ads with AI and all this shit that is current and just now rolling out with e-commerce and drop shipping. Like, I'm not even talking about all that stuff. I'm just talking about how e-commerce is growing and how that those implications for drop shipping. This whole thing, I just wanted to dispel this whole thing about drop shipping being dead. If you want to get into drop shipping, now is a time, like one of the best times ever, because of AI. And of course, e-commerce is growing, but also because of AI, like the opportunity with AI, it's just going to continue to grow. And the opportunity has just never been bigger. I wanted to make this video, let all you guys know, like, drop shipping is far from dead. You just got to know how to do it. It evolved. It's not the same way, we used to do it, even 3 years ago. And 3 years ago wasn't the same as we did it, in 2017. And that's something you have to understand too. It's not going to be the same, and you're not going to be able to recycle methods and stuff like that. It's going to evolve like it. That's it. That's all I wanted to say for this video. If you guys enjoy, let me know in the comments what you guys think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.